Yeah, I'm a convicted felon, and I would like my gun rights back. It should have never been taken. Um, Under the Second Amendment, we're seeing more and more cases coming up that the Supreme Court is going to have to make a decision on whether convicted felons are banned from carrying guns for the rest of their lives. And I would say, of course, not. I think we got a good chance with some judges, such as Justice Thomas, and we'll see how some of the other judges go. But after this, the National Rifle Association versus, I believe it was Bruin, I believe was the case. And after Bruin explained how that you should look at things as a historic events and look at historically at things. There is nothing else to be said in no way. And in one of the cases, the judges were saying that, oh, we don't see any laws or any subject matter pertaining to convicted felons back in these times to go on. Of course not. There were no damn laws saying that convicted felons couldn't carry a gun because when you got out the damn prison or wherever, gave you your gun and your saddle and told you to ride off. We don't need to look very hard. It doesn't take a genius or rocket science here to see that no, that was not what it was meant by the founding fathers or at that time when during that time, historically speaking. You did not, as a convicted felon, lose your right, not a privilege, as the what you call the government call, but your right to the Second Amendment and to be able to carry a gun. After your sentence is done, you should be immediately all rights should be restored. And this is just, especially after this again, this Bruin decision, where it's telling you how to look at this and how we should decide. And this is why we're seeing such judges as the one in the Bullock case out of Mississippi who are ruling that these things are unconstitutional because they're standing up and they are actually going by what the Supreme Court has outlined in Bruin, how you should look at these cases and how what standard that you should look at and how you should be looking at them to decide your opinion. And when you use the historic view of looking at this, no one can make an argument that 150 years ago, oh yeah, the felons, yeah, that you didn't get your gun back, or if you went to prison, yeah, you were banned from owning a gun, possessing a gun for the rest of your life. And these laws have become ridiculous. I personally know people who've gotten 20 years, 10, 20, 30 years for a bullet, one piece of ammunition. So this has gotten out of hand and ridiculous. Hopefully, we're going to get a ruling here within the next. I'm hoping this year we get a ruling here that will end the debate on this and rectify this misuse of just the total misuse of power and the way that this was decided that whatever justices were on the court that decided when this first came up and they decided it was constitutional for this. This is at its very nature and heart unconstitutional, saying convicted felons can't carry guns. If society is so afraid of convicted felons carrying guns and you don't want them to be able to carry guns, then you need to amend the Constitution the right way and put a clause or just put something, another amendment saying, hey, point blank, convicted felons cannot carry firearms. You need to amend the Constitution if you want to do that, because as of now, it is unconstitutional, and all our rights are being violated when it comes to this. And I will say this is a slippery slope. It's the Second Amendment today that's taken away from you if you're a convicted felon. Tomorrow, perhaps it's religion. Oh yeah, you say you can't have, but I'm telling you, it's a slippery slope. Religion has been the source of so much violence. So in the future, I could definitely see if this continues. Maybe after you come out of prison, well, maybe you can't be a Muslim anymore. Maybe you can't practice that anymore after you've been convicted of something. So I'm telling you, it's a real slippery slope here. Again, even a lot of people are distinguishing between violent and non-violent felons when it comes to should your rights be back as far as the Second Amendment. All violent, non-violent, no matter what you did, your rights should be restored as far as the Second Amendment when you get out of prison, no matter what you did. If your crime was so horrific that you cannot have your amendments no more, then you should these people should be put to death as far as capital punishment, something like that. Other than that, if you are released and you complete your sentence, you should get all of your constitutional rights back. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Whether you think I'm going off the ledge here, I'm crazy, or you agree with me. If you are a convicted felon and your gun rights have been taken, tell us what state you're in and represent, and how long have you been living out, doing been good citizen, free or whatever, and without your rights to carry a gun. And if you had any problems with that, hit the like button for me so this is pushed out to more like-minded videos, more like-minded people. Forgive me. Subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. And I appreciate everybody. Thank you.